Our co-host Dirt King is in a tower blind waiting on the whitetails, and he's hoping that the blind won't blow down before they show up.
The wind's blowing 50, 60 miles an hour. It's blowing so hard it sucks.
Yesterday, wind just like this was cause for immediate alarm.
You know, yesterday it was blowing hard enough it blew a tree down. Fortunately, we tied a rope between the tree that fell and another tree, and it actually cantilevered the tree off of the top of the blind and just hung it in the top with a 1-inch limb at about 80 feet up into the other treetop, which kept it from falling on us and mashing us into a Tuesday. The next time we moved the blind, set it up, we set the camera and all the gear, or most of the gear in there, and then we were trafficking back and forth under our other tree to pick up our goodies. That tree crushed our blind. It broke the legs. It destroyed the blind. I don't know, it was like it being in the middle of a hurricane or a tornado or something. It started blowing all those trees down. We heard hundreds of trees fall. I wanted to give you a little hint from the hunting university. Don't set a pop-up blind in a forest of dead timber when you've got 50, 60 mile an hour winds. I think that they probably actually ought to trim out some of those dead trees for safety reasons.
That's not a bad idea, because after spending all evening in the open with only a few does coming out, the next morning Dirt is back in the timber. Luckily, the wind has laid down. This morning, Dirt is set up in a teepee-style blind that overlooks a big open section in the timber. Not only are the bucks in here this morning, but some other native wildlife is here as well. A bull moose is feeding on a grass patch in one of the draws, and he's keeping the deer from coming all the way in.
If this cow will move off, he'll follow her and then everything will be all right. We've been enjoying this so far because the wind's not blowing 60 knots.
After what seems like forever, the bull finally heads off. As Dirt is watching him, he fails to catch the movement coming in on his right. Once he notices the size of the buck that has slipped in, Dirt decides to take him.
Here we go. I believe he's down. He doesn't come out. I couldn't see for the smoke just a second. Better load it in. That is one humongous deer. Man, you know, oh man, yeah, baby. We were told that they had seen 2 in here. This is a 10, and there was an 8. Both of them mature, and they thought either one of them would be good to get out. But that, I would say, is an atypical 10-point from Saskatchewan. Listen, we're having a great time. Y'all stay with us. These are magnificent whitetail. We'll be right back on Hunting University.
This segment brought to you by 1-800-insurance.com. The power to save starts today.
A lot of turkey loads